What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kev Set. Today I'm showing y'all my first deck profile. I was playing a VIP qualifier for the Pasadena YCS on November 5 and 6. I made it undefeated for 4-0. I played against Brenda Despia, Mathmex, Sprite, and then Liticus, the bird up, small birds. But it was pure bird up. Um, I can say one of my toughest matchup was the Sprite. It was a good duel. I actually enjoyed it a lot, even though it made me think a lot. But it was pretty good matchup. Um, Let me see. It's pretty simple. It's my first deck profile, so bear with me. Um, let's not waste any time and let me show y'all. Shout out to Alien Games who hosted the game. Shout out to Dragon Slayers and shout out to Dice Addictions in my locals where I play test, and there's wonderful people there. And that's it. Let's hop into the deck profile. It's a pretty simple lineup. It's pretty much like not everybody. It's like a pretty standard for everybody. So first we start with 3 Robinas. Standard searcher for like a level 4 lower winged beast with normal summon. Then immediately after resolve, you can normal summon again. We got the 3 Iglin, which is another part of the standard combo. You search the Iglin, Empen. And then again, you can normal summon again. The 1 Toucan and 1 String. That's your small Flunder lineup. You don't need more than this. This will help you take one of your banished Floowandereeze card, add it to your hand. And this will help you banish one card on either's graveyard and normal summon again. And this, all of them will let you normal summon again. It's pretty cool. Like there's a lot of combos or stuff that you can banish and then recycle it. Like you can banish the maps, the adventures, anything that you can recycle it back with the Toucan. So that's it for the small bird lineup. The MVP for today, one of the MVP, Bear Statue. I run 2 because let's say I made my Robina, Eaglin, Empen combo and end up with Empen in here and one of them. If my opponent opened Dark Ruler no more, technically it dies. There's no you lose your only one of. But running 2, if you get to do all your whole combo and you have the Dreaming Town, then what you can do, you can redo your Iglin, Robina combo and then tribute your one that is negate. Then you can summon the other one. Then you have to force them to go to battle phase, so they have to normal summon. If you had any other way to play, then you can use the maps if you have it, and then you can get rid of that. So, but like I said, 2, I feel 2 is really good. So many people run 1. I feel 2 is like really good. The 1 Diddy Crow for the meta, right now is really good against Tillermans. Sprite is not that bad because they don't have running toting anymore. So, but you can still banish if they have, because I know some of them still play the swap for package to do toad, so you can get rid of one of them whenever they activate the effect of the Sprite Elf. The other MVP, 3 Shifters. Shifter, as soon as he came to the board, they're like, oof, Shifter. Almost Coop. Pretty good card against Steelerman's. Sprite not that much because it doesn't hurt them, but the Despia and the other games that I played, it came out clutch and then gave me the win. Now for the big birds, you only play 4. You only play your 2 Empen standard. Any monster special summon and attack. If the effect will be negated, and then if they attack him, he can banish 1 card from the hand and cut the attack and defense of that monster. Pretty standard. The 1 Apex Avian, your only negate. You can bounce himself and negate monster effect, spell and trap. When currently activated. So yeah, you bounce it and then you can recycle. Like you recycle it and you can summon it again if you can. And the 1 Reza. Reza came out clutch too. It gave my opponents had a Call by the Grave set, and obviously this deck doesn't work with the graveyard. So what I did, I summoned him and I bounced the one that he had, and I bounced something in my grave, and I put it back so he draw the Call by the Grave and then scoop. So he couldn't do anything. And that's it for the monster lineup. Now for spells, obviously we do the 3 maps. Key card of the deck helps you banish, help you get your combo going. Because at least you need to have 1 banish so you can chain block the Ash. You lose not that you lose 2, but you probably will skip a turn if you get Imperm or Ash. I mean Imperm or Effort Baylor. But you can play around Ash if you have your your lineup. And if you end up with Empen and Bear Statue, they have to commit to no more summon to get rid of the Bear Statue. Then you can just keep playing again. Bring the big dude and then bounce back to your hand, and then they will not gonna be able to play. The other good card, Advent of Adventures. It will, if you get Imperm or you get Valor, you can chain it, banish it for cost, then you search, then you resolve, and you gain 500. So you get a plus right there. You can get the field spell if you needed to, or any other Floowandereeze to follow up. So it's pretty good. You can add Empen if you don't have it, or pretty much anything that you can recycle. So this card actually came clutch too. Really, like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The 1 Unexploded Wings, you don't need more than 1. It can help you recycle your big dogs in your hand, your big birds, and you can draw up to 2 depending on how much you send. And then you can use your opponent's card. You can out the Mystic Mine. You can out anything with this card. It does not activate. It just sends the tribute. So it's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good. It can technically out almost anything. I only play 1 Prosperity because I'm broke AF, but I do 2 Extravagance and 1 Prosperity. I'm see if I can find more Prosperities. Shout out to Kalen. This is his. He let me use it, and this card has been, even for the regional that I went on Sunday, it actually clutched really good. It adds what I needed, and this and also we don't need our extra deck because we don't special summon as much, or we don't at all. 3 Duality, same thing. You don't special. You can excavate your deck to look for what you need. Pretty good. It doesn't stop you with the Prosperity because you're not drawing. You're just adding to your hand. So it's pretty good. My 2 Dark Rulers card is good. I was debating if I want to run a 3rd one, but I'm still tweaking. See if I want to get it. I played 2 or 3, but 2 so far has been good. But with the 3, the consistency, you can see it better, and then you can stop whatever right now. The 1 Call By, for Ash or Valor, it does not stop Imper, but also in any time of the game, you can banish anything that it will bother you on the board. The 1 Fisher, I was debating if put this on side deck and put a third dark ruler, which I think I might do, just to have the consistency and have, in case I go second, at least I have something to play. And then if I go, let's say I lose, then game two, I'll just swap one of the dark rulers and put this. The Harpy Feathers Duster main deck, because the deck loses to back row, it loses to Spell and Traps, Scale Drain, Tikaboo, anything they'll lose to, because I mean, you can play around it, but it's gonna be a little bit it's gonna be really tough. So this will ease the play, and it's pretty good. And that's it for the spell cards. Now trap cards, you play the one of Dreaming Town. This your normal summon on the opponent's main phase. And if you, let's say your opponent have a board, or you want to interrupt something, as soon as you bring Empen and then do effect, you can banish this and book a Eclipse everything of your opponent's board, and you can pick it up again with Toucan. So you summon Toucan, and then you can play it again. So technically, you can. You just need one, because you have a lot of ways to do it. Even though if you didn't banish the Book of Moon, you can still do three and banish it and add it back with Toucan. So it's such a it's pretty good. I main deck 2 Harpy for the Storm. That card came in clutch a lot too. Drop phase to activate, your opponent technically probably wishes normal summon, trying to get rid of the bear statue. But if you have the maps, they're not gonna have too much to do. But this actually will stop a turn, and then you can control the game. Even though you go second, you can just set it, do your board, pass, and then your opponent's turn when he trying to kill you or something, and you do this, and then you can stop him. And 3 Impermanence. This is I think my other hand trap aside from Shifter. This actually you can play on your turn. If they have, for example, usually they ended up with a Draco's Pelia, which is the Predator plant that you can put a counter negate in their level 1. This, on my turn, I can just activate negate and then play. Or, if I want to stop them a play, then I can just activate and, pretty good, pretty standard. It can clutch too. Like this deck, everything can clutch. So that's it for my main deck. It's 42. I know a lot of people like 40, but trust me, 42. Everything helped. Like it wasn't that bad. Like everything did actually help. Now my extra deck usually, honestly, it does not matter because you don't need your extra deck. But there's some moments that you cannot do your play. They want to get your monster, so you have to in a way you may have to rely on your extra deck. But you can technically put whatever you want. For example, I got my 3 Litterlusk. Oh, there we go, Litterlusk. That's the one that he was playing my last game. Litterlusk. Pretty standard. You don't need to run this one, but usually, if anything, you run these 2. But you don't need this one. But like I said, I don't know. I didn't know what else to put in, so I put this 3 Lilicas. I put the Zeus package, which is the Thunder Magician and the Zeus, just in case. So in case, like I said, in case something happened that you can attack, and then overlay to here, and then Zeus. And just in case you want to go for damage instead, you can just go here. And then you can just, if you're on time, then you can just attack for piercing damage and, attack for game. Let me see what else I got here. I play Phoenix and Unicorn. I don't know, like I said, this can be out because usually I don't do more than 2. But it can happen because you can use Empen and whatever you summon or whatever you have on the board, you can use it. Get rid of any thing that's bothering you, there's any back row that's bothering you, the one goddess. Um, there might be moments that you're gonna have a board, and then you can use your monsters, and then use anything that's bothered it. Take it out. Bye. I was running this Rabigate package because on my side deck I had one Ultimate Slayer, but um so this is like my link targets for them. But I was like, Ultimate Slayer is not that good right now, so I took it off. But I played with one, and then the one win, just in case you get Tikaboo or something, then you can just go here and normal summon any whatever, or but this can help. It's just a 2 win, and just in case I play the, I mean, like I said, I don't need my extra deck, but just in case I play the this is the what was the name of the Dogmaticas package, in case I play again. I mean, I doubt it, nobody's playing Dogmatica right now, but in case somebody played Dogmatica, then I can just send these two and then effect, summon here, and then pop. I feel it's a good lineup to always have. And like I said, you don't need your extra deck, so just in case, you can use it. And that's it for the extra deck. 15. And my side deck, the empty one. This was Ultimate Slayer, like I said, but now I'm just gonna take it off and put whatever I need, anything, I don't know, anything that can might help for the meta. So I just took out the Ultimate Slayer. So this should have been the Ultimate Slayer, but like I said, I'm still working with the deck now. It's like find more cards and shit and stuff. 2 Kills Hunter. I know I don't special summon, but if I go second and I draw one of these again, Exorcisters, again the Runics, this actually stopped them because they cannot banish. They cannot banish, so they can even attempt to negate his effect and then banish by 4, because this is preventing them from to banish. So it's pretty nice. 3 Drolled and Locked. This card is good. It's a sleeper. Everybody's sleeping on it. This card against the Lily Lusk, it stopped them because they search a lot, and it actually stopped them for a turn, and then it gave me an advantage. Really, really good. Joel's pretty good. Don't sleep on them. Ghost Sister. I lost game 2 because of her, because he summoned one of the sprite, and then instead of me, after he summoned it, activate, so whenever he do the other special summon, I will gain the life points. But I waited for him to summon the sprite yet. Then I activated, thinking that he was going to go for Gigantic. So he's just searching past turn, and I cut my life points in half, and the next turn he just went one over. But this card actually stops a lot of games. Like when I do this, my opponents technically just pass turn because they don't want to give me life points. So no maxi, okay, I'll get life points instead. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Came out really good. Actually, gave me a lot of games. 3 Cosmic Cyclones to get off of the Mystic Mind, to get off anything that's bothering you. But I will say specifically for Mystic Mind, because the card is still legit, and that card sucks. So Cosmic Cyclones, 3 of them, pretty standard. Just banish, pay 1k, banish any spell trap your opponent control, and Dimensional Barrier. Dimensional Barrier with this one against the Branded Despia, it was pretty good. I didn't got it to activate, but I already have control of the board, and I Pot of Desires, I think, oh, duality, sorry, and I picked that up. So next turn, I legit had control of the board. Like he wasn't not gonna play next turn. So and that's it, guys. That's my main side deck. That's side deck main extra deck. Um, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm trying to get the money to go to Pasadena because now when I go, since I made it VIP, I I think I get the first 2 games won, so I don't have to play until round 3, and my entry is free. So that's why I want to make it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If anything, any tips and tricks that you want to give me, you're more than welcome to um do in the comments. But aside from that, guys, thank you for coming.